Good morning, y'all. It is April 25th, and it is a Saturday. And as you can see, it is a foggy morning. So, last night, what did I do? I ended up just going into my tent and I ended up watching this other documentary. It's crazy documentary called The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Oh, man. It's weird. It's crazy, that documentary. I think Johnny Knoxville from Jackass did it or was producer of it. But it's just this documentary of this crazy families, the whites that live in West Virginia and like Boone County. Man, once you watch it, you just can't keep your eyes off it. It's kind of like a train wreck. You're just like, and constantly I was just like, but man, I don't know. It was entertaining. I watched the whole thing and I looked and it was like 10:30. I'm like, oh dang, I need to go to sleep. So, but as soon as I turned it off and closed my eyes, I don't even remember anything. I just fell right asleep. That's what happens when I sleep next to those streams, the water. Man, it just soothes me to sleep every time. But yeah, I don't know if the sun's gonna break through and maybe break this out a little bit, because I know it's supposed to thunderstorm later on in the afternoon, so I don't know if this is going to hang out. You never know. But it is beautiful still, mornings like this. But to be honest, I was looking forward to one of those, the sun coming out and bright. I love that too. Actually, I really love that. That gets me going. But yeah, so I only have, 9 miles, 9.5 to Delville. And then I'm going to get picked up. And like I said, we're driving down south to the next central location. And then I'm going to bust out from where I left off through Parisburg. And then, yeah, and then we'll move on from there. And, yep, it's the plan. Got to trust the plan, right? So anyways, I am going to keep on hiking northbound, and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all. So I've hiked about 5 miles, 4.5 miles so far. I think I still have like 5, maybe 5.5 to go. Still socked in, as you can see, but it's starting to clear up a little bit. Yeah, whoever painted this white blaze, they must have watered down the paint a little bit. Oh man. So yeah, man, today's been just like this, socked in. The air's really, really wet. The temp's mild, but the dampness I think makes it a little chilly. So I'm wearing my tights. I haven't even taken them off yet. Probably won't till I get to Delville. Yeah, so last night I was reading comments from my video, The Calming. And man, I got so many good comments from that video. That video, to me, I put so much work into that video. Because like I said, I was slowing down so much. So when I slow down hiking, I get way more creative. And I also take a lot more time to do the pans and everything. So yeah, I got a lot of comments on it, and in my opinion, it's probably my favorite video, but it's hard to say, there's so many of them. But I was reading a comment from someone, and this is the third person who has told me this. So I guess there's this guy Bearbag, and he hiked in 2016. I know his real name, I'm not gonna say it, but the guy's been on Reddit just talking garbage about me, and he keeps threatening, saying he's going to come out here and confront me. And so I've had a few people tell me that, and all I gotta say about that is, Bearbag, if you're watching this, you know you ain't coming out on this trail to confront me. You know you're not gonna. Quit shit posting. Get off that keyboard, you keyboard warrior jockey, man. Come on. Anyone can get on, everyone knows, anyone can get on social media and shit post. It's the easiest thing to do. It's cowardly. I've done it. I'm not proud of it, but I've done it plenty of times. But I just can't take keyboard warrior serious. I just can't, because I know people talk so much crap online, and to me, the people who talk crap online are the biggest wimps out there. I mean, in my history, my experience, those people have always just been, I've never seen them. They just talk online. They just like with online, like I don't know anyone who works in the medical profession, and I know a good bit of people, but online, it seemed like everybody works in the medical profession ever since this COVID-19 happened. Everyone's like an expert. I'm a medical expert, or I'm related to a medical expert. That's another buzzword, that medical expert. Essential. We're all in this together. Social distancing. The other day, me and my wife were at the store, and we're listening to the intercom, and it was like they had like 3 voices, and they were all in sync, and they were like, 6 feet social distancing. Remember, we're all in this together. And it's like, man. See, that's the thing. It's just like that movie, The Matrix. Once you've taken that red pill, all that kind of stuff is just like an alarm sounds in you when you hear it. You're like, that's complete propaganda, man. And it's crazy. And here's the thing. I don't want to label all millennials, that whole generation, because I've known lots of millennials who aren't millennial. But I think when we talk about millennial, we talk about a mentality, more than a generation. Because like I said, I know lots of millennials who are not like snowflakes and SJWs, but the majority of them are. And whoever these people are, they were super smart. They got into the public school system, the universities, Hollywood, the music industry, the commercial advertising, everything that's influential, they got into and indoctrinated. And with that generation especially, you see it. You just see how programmed they are. I mean, they are just drones. And if you're not doing what the herd's doing, then they freak out and they attack you, and it's crazy. And I don't know. I don't get it. I definitely don't get it. But the thing is these people, the harassment that I've been getting is, and not just me, other people. The people who've been doing it. They're just scared, little, small-minded people, and I just can't see them as a threat. But the way people have been acting lately, I got to look at it as a threat. So, if bear bag, if you ever come out here and confront me, trust me, trust me, you do not want to. But I know you won't, man. No, you are not gonna come out here and talk shit to me. It ain't gonna happen, because if you come out here and confront me on the trail, I don't think there will be a lot of talking going on, if you know what I mean. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So, got that off my chest. It felt good. I had to. Like, I kept coming up and I'm like, I don't want to be negative on my videos. I don't want to talk about this stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I got to get this stuff out. So I just got it out. But like I said, I'm not super worried. Like I said. Yeah, but so I'm going to keep on hiking northbound and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, man, what a beautiful day. As you can see, it cleared up. I love this view back here. And when the fog was really coming, like really thick around it, that body of water and those dead trees like that, it reminds me of Maine a little bit, certain parts of Maine with the fog and the body of water and like kind of like those gnarled, dead looking trees. Man, beautiful, beautiful. I remember all of this section distinctly from 2016. I remember just thought this spot was so beautiful. It was amazing, man. So I met another northbounder. His name is Yellow Submarine. And he said he hasn't gotten off trail. He's been on trail the whole time. And he said right when he got out of the Smokies, they closed it. And that guy magician that I met yesterday, he was telling me he was in the last leg of the Smokies and he ran to a ranger and they were like, you need to get off trail, but there's nowhere to get off, so keep on hiking. And so basically they were saying if you were on trail, they'd let you hike through the Smokies, but if you had gotten off, they wouldn't let you back on. And so he's worried about going through the shanties. But I told him, like I said, I met those those flip floppers who hike through the Shenandoahs fine. So yeah, I think he'll be okay. I think that the farther north he goes and goes, it's gonna lighten up and lighten up. Like, you know, man, it's funny. So I had a subscriber, or I don't know if he's a subscriber. Someone commented on my last video, and they were kind of annoyed that I said, like, you know, man, all the time. And they must be new subscriber, because if not, they would know that I say that all the time. The thing is, you got to understand, like, I grew up on the beach. I grew up in Central Florida in the 80s surfing. And so I have that surfer talk, and you can still hear it a lot. And when I say stuff like, you know, and stuff like that, like he was saying something about, it kind of reminds me of a Valley girl or someone who used to talk like that too, and they sounded like a Valley girl. But I've even made fun of myself about that, because yeah, I got that, like, you know, man, like, you know, dude. Remember Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Well, that was me when I was in high school, man. Oh man, I was just like Spicoli. Just, that's how I was, man. So those little annoying, like, you know how some people say all the time, or yeah, so, and I think I do that too. Like, you know, man. But I mean, I don't think that's ever gonna go away. And trust me, I edit my videos all the time, so yes, I do notice it. I mean, he's like, you probably don't notice it. That's the thing. When you videotape yourself every day for as long as I have, you notice all those little things. You just do. And I guarantee you, if you did this for a year, you'd find out that you say some repetitive stuff all the time too. I think it's just a common thing. But I don't know. It's just like, really? That's all you got to say? I did all this video and you got to tell me you don't like my little, like, you know, man? Shoot, I might title this video, like, you know, man? Can't help it. Can't help it. That's what I say. I say stuff like that. But, man, oh, God. I want to just keep sitting here. It's so nice. But I got to keep hiking, because I think I'm getting picked up around noon. And it's like 10:30 now. And I have like 3 miles left, I think. Maybe a little bit longer, I'm not sure. I've been going really slow just because, man, it's been so nice. I don't know. Hey y'all, man, everywhere you go, views, 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 views. This section is exhilarating. Man, it's so freaking awesome. So, 3 more through hikers passed me when I was taking a break, and then I saw 3 day hikers, and then I saw just past 2 girls that were day hiking. So, you can tell, man, like 2 weeks ago, there was like hardly anyone on trail. When I was out here before the 2 weeks I took off, like no one. And then this week I start seeing a little bit. And now today's Saturdays and I've seen a lot of people. And that guy, Yellow Submarine, told me there were 7 people at the shelter last night. So people are still using the shelters too. I'm not using them because I just don't want to be ridiculed. And plus, you know, I don't really like shelters that much anyways. But honestly, I have no problem with them using them or being out here. Y'all know where I stand with that. And actually, I am happy they're out here. And I don't know, I feel a little validated. But anyways, man. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. No one should be stuck in their house on days like this. Absolutely not. All right, I'll get back with you. Hey y'all, so I got picked up and now we are on our way to the next central location that we're staying at. I think it's like 45-minute hour drive. So when I was hiking back, I ran into another flip-flopper who started at Harper's Ferry and is heading southbound, and they were telling me that they got through the Shenandoahs fine, no problem. And then I passed a group of like 10. They were all a family. They were like 10 of them, like a big old group. I was actually really surprised when I saw them. So when I saw them, I was like, so y'all are sick of staying in your house, being cooped up? And they were all like at the same time, yes. And you could tell they were just super happy to be outside again. And so when I was hiking off, one of the guys yelled, "Liberate Virginia!" And so I thought that was pretty funny as I was hiking down. Got a good little laugh from that. But man, what a great day. It started off really socked in like you saw, and then the fog lifted, and man, I got those great views. That I'm not sure what that body of water is. It's obviously some kind of river or something. But man, I love that area. It's just so amazing. That whole section, the Virginia Triple Crown, it's just, I mean, it's an amazing section. It's no wonder people talk about it so much. Yeah, so we're just gonna, I'm gonna end the video here because there's nothing else to film, and we're just gonna drive there, get settled in, probably eat, and then I'll be heading back out tomorrow. Probably just doing a slack pack tomorrow. And then I think I'm going to do an overnight the next day. yeah, so that's the plan. Yep, that's it. So I will talk with y'all in the morning. All right.